Beneath what was once the Grand Staircase lies Titanic's hidden F-deck, buried 12,500 feet below, around 3.8 kilometers deep. Darkness envelops it. Silence sits heavy. The pressure is so crushing. Steel thins away year by year. Remotely operated vehicles have just begun to reveal what the sea tried to erase. Silent dining saloons, vanished laughter, mosaic tiles still peeking from rust. Every flake of corrosion feels like a swallowed story. What stories remain sealed down here, untouched for over a century? And what will the latest scans unveil before time claims it all? Access and condition vary depending on documented expeditions and changing wreck conditions. 12,500 feet below the surface, the Atlantic presses in from every side. Down here, daylight vanishes. Darkness is so complete, it swallows the beam of a searchlight. The pressure is relentless, more than 5,000 pounds per square inch, enough to crush steel and silence even the boldest machines. Remotely operated vehicles descend slowly, their lights flickering against drifting silt and iron flakes. The cold is constant, just above freezing. The silence is broken only by the hum of motors and the distant creak of settling wreckage. Silence. Here feels like a weight you can almost taste. The ocean guards its secrets with weight and darkness, holding the remains of Titanic in a place where memory hangs suspended in the water. Each descent is a journey through a void, where the ship's bones wait at the edge of the remotely operated vehicle's light, untouched by sun or sound for more than a century. Once the third-class dining saloon rang with voices, the scrape of plates, the hush before bedtime. Long wooden tables lined the hall, set for hundreds of travelers, many chasing hope across an ocean. Now, beneath layers of silt, the shapes of those tables remain, softened by corrosion. Chairs slump at odd angles, frozen mid-meal as if waiting for laughter that will never return. Every flake of rust drifting down is a silent record of time passing. Modern ROV scans completed in 2024 show steel supports thinning by millimeters each year. The air that once smelled of bread and boiled tea is gone, replaced by the taste of salt and iron. Here, memory lingers in the hollow echo, and every surface tells a story, slowly being swallowed by the sea. Access and condition vary, depending on documented expeditions and changing wreck conditions. Steam once curled around mosaic columns, warming the Turkish baths in a glow of gold and blue. Bronze taps gleamed under electric lights. Tiled benches promised comfort in the hush of the spa. Attendants like Frederick Dent Ray moved quietly through the rooms, tending the rituals of warmth. Today, the mosaics lie cracked beneath layers of silt. Their colors have faded to memory. Bronze fixtures, once polished by careful hands, are now eaten by rust and shadow. The swimming bath, once alive with gentle splashes and laughter, rests empty. Its tiled basin is cold, dusted with the slow drift of time. In 1998, a single tile frame was recovered from this sunken sanctuary, a fragment of beauty pulled from the dark. These spaces, designed for warmth and ease, have become silent chambers where grandeur lingers only as a trace in the water. Access and condition vary depending on documented expeditions and changing wreck conditions. A narrow corridor stretches ahead, Its walls are streaked with stains and rust. Doors hang ajar, opening onto shadows where light barely reaches. Lockers stand open, emptied by time. Whatever was stored inside has dissolved, leaving only hollow shells. After the iceberg struck at 11:40 p.m., water began to seep under the doors, inching along the floor tiles. By 1 a.m., these passageways were blocked, escape routes sealed by rising water and failed bulkheads, as inquiry records later confirmed. The urgency that once echoed in hurried footsteps is now stilled, replaced by a silence that clings to every surface. Each step further in is a step deeper into the ship's memory, where the path forward narrows and darkness waits. Rusted machinery sits silent. Dials and levers are locked at 0. The language of work has been lost to the cold. In the pantry, pots and pans lie overturned. Shelves are splintered. Crates are half swallowed by silt. A single droplet slips from a corroded pipe above. It catches the light of the ROV, and for a moment it glints like a small memory. In a recreation room, a playing card rests on the floor. It was recorded by an expedition in 2004. Its edges curl, but it clings to the silt, refusing to be carried away. Here, laughter and music once filled the air. Now only broken furniture and the thick scent of rust remain. Each object is a quiet witness to ordinary lives interrupted. Access and condition vary depending on documented expeditions and changing wreck conditions. Storage rooms lie scattered with collapsed trunks. Their contents are reduced to faded cloth and rusted brass locks. Silt gathers in the corners. Silence hangs heavy, cold and dense, as if pressure presses the air itself. Crew bunks stand in rows, frames twisted and eaten away by rust. Small plates bear names, barely legible beneath the corrosion. Boots and simple tools rest where they were left, reminders of duty. A staircase that once carried hurried feet now winds downward into a shadow that swallows the strongest beam. In the power spaces, gauges are frozen at 0. Wires unravel into dust. Recent remotely operated vehicle scans reveal the steel supports beneath these decks thinning at an alarming pace. Engineers warn that entire sections could collapse within the next 2 decades, swept away by bacteria that feed on iron. Sometimes a brief flicker crosses the shadows, likely a reflection on corroded metal, like the memory of electricity. Access and condition vary, depending on documented expeditions and changing wreck conditions. Here, memory clings to what remains, even as the ship's bones prepare to vanish into the sea. Every survey reveals new loss, a new memory beneath 12,000 feet of pressure. Cold and dark, pressed down. Silence settles like silt and shadow. As the wreck decays, these glimpses grow rarer. Access and condition vary, depending on documented expeditions and changing wreck conditions. Some silence, once lost, cannot be found again.